Good afternoon. Just check voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. Where we were last lecture? Chapter number 4. Center of gravity and moment of inertia was going on. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday we had rather than I will say we had midterm test. How was the test? The student will join. We will discuss. Only 42 students are joined the team. How was the test? Is there any difficulty?
No,
Hmm?
sir.
Are you able to solve all the problems? That also
Yes,
test we
Yes,
will
sir.
sir.
discuss.
फक्त 27 नाही समजलं सर. जे आन्सर येत होतं ते त्याच्यात नव्हतंच आणि तिथे एक फोर्स द्यायचा राहिला होता वाटतं 27 क्वेश्चन मध्ये.
हाँ सर.
Which was the question? I'm not remembering question. So if you can describe, you can. If not, we are going to discuss this. Don't worry. I have shuffled the question. 10 questions were very simple. I have taken utmost care that nobody should score less or fail. But some of the questions were challenging. You have to solve by hook and crook, something like that. I have put some questions. So all the combinations was there. Right from the theory, we can say simple questions to harder questions. All questions were there. Let us see where you were. So on our Telegram channel, I have put one message regarding notebook taking. So you have to take photograph of your notebook. You have to convert it into PDF and then you have to upload by tomorrow. So up to tomorrow evening, I will wait. I will check at the evening, and accordingly, report will be submitted to HOD or office or your class coordinator. Those who are going to not able to see, we will see what to do. But try to take photograph, good quality of photograph, convert it into PDF, and then submit. Okay. So last lecture we have started this chapter, center of gravity and moment of inertia. Chapter is very easy, provided that you should know the basics. If it is there, it is very easy. Center of gravity, some problems we have taken. A quick recap we will take what we have seen. Okay, so center of gravity, this was the syllabus, very simple. In this chapter only we are going to study two things. One is CG, other is EMI. That's all. This chapter is about this only. So some problems we are going to see. This one is the syllabus, what you are observing on the screen. Then we have seen what is the difference between centroid and center of gravity. Okay, so centroid mainly it is related to 2D diagram, or we can say plane. Center of gravity is related to 3D. But in our practical, both the terms we are going to consider one and the same. There is no difference. Okay, so here I have told formula. So where I have marked star mark, I have made many more times, 1, 2, 3 times. Okay. So this one is the formula if it is necessary to apply while calculating centroid or center of gravity for a composite figure. So we have seen basics figure for which how we can find CG. But if the our figure is consist of number of some basic figures, so then in that case we have to apply this formula. Okay, by finding out center of gravity one by one in that way. Okay, so we'll see. After that, we have seen two terms, which are the centroidal axis and reference axis. Very simple. If the axis passing through the center of gravity, it is called as centroidal axis. It is as simple as this. On the other hand, what is the reference axis? What is the reference axis? The axis which are parallel to the centroidal axis. So here, a few things we have discussed. While taking reference axis, we have to take utmost care that our object will remain in first quadrant. So I have written also here. I have not erased anything. What we have discussed. So that care we have to take, or in other words, we can say while selecting reference axis, we have to select bottommost point of the object and leftmost point of the object. These two things we have to take care while selecting the reference axis. One is centroidal axis, another one is the reference axis. Then we have seen centroid of standard geometry. Okay, so this chart is most important. I have told earlier also. This chart is most important. Suppose you want to solve or you want to attend or you want to solve any problem related to this chapter, then this chart is most important. Without this chart, you cannot solve any problem. Whether there were some questions yesterday related to this chart, I have put some
Yes,
intentional.
sir.
Not only standard, some of the questions were standard figure. Okay, but some of the figures where I have rotated. So have you solved, or are you able to solve? Have you able to solve that question? Yesterday's question.
Yes,
I
sir.
put
Yes, sir.
some semicircle, some quarter circle, maybe triangle, right angle the triangle, maybe in rotated position, maybe some figures. One of the figure I was kept, which was symmetrical. I don't know whether you were able to apply your logic symmetrical or not. Not necessary to calculate anything. One figure I have given something like this. I don't know whether you are remembering or not. One figure I have given something like this in the problem. Maybe there was a rectangle, something like this, and here there is semicircle, and here also there is a semicircle. So this figure was symmetrical about both axes. So its centroid will be here at the center. I will, for your information, I will write here one. So maybe अशी figure होती. At the middle there is a rectangle. Here maybe something like this semicircle and semicircle. So it will come here at the center. So this point will be centroid. This point will be centroid. It was necessary to find out that. Are you able to find that?
Yes, sir.
Figure होती बघा
Yes,
मित्रांनो.
sir.
So have you gone for calculation or have you applied your mind
No, sir.
directly? I have told
Directly,
while
sir.
solving the problem. Yes, you should solve that directly because I have told if the object is symmetrical, centroid or center of gravity will lies on axis of symmetry. Are you remembering that sentence? If object is symmetrical, then center of gravity of the object will lies on axis of symmetry. Are you remembering this sentence I have told before this also?
Yes, sir.
So that also you have to remember. That also it is necessary to remember. Okay, so that object was symmetrical about both axes, so directly you can take centroid. Both axes you can draw. We will discuss while discussing that midterm test. We will discuss that. You will remind me. We will discuss all this in one of the lectures, or maybe today if possible. After this, we have solved the symmetry. Just why I was telling what is symmetry. We have to take advantage of symmetry. Then, if object is rotated, we should be able to find the distances from the reference axis. Yes, that's why I was telling. Same thing is here. I have asked certain questions related to this. Then we actually solved the problems related to centroid or center of gravity. So whatever the problems are there, we actually solved it. Okay. So whatever it is there in the syllabus. So if object is symmetrical, center of gravity will lie on axis of symmetry. We have to check whether object is symmetrical about, not necessary in all cases. So in your first look, you can see how is it. Then you can proceed. So first, what we have to do? Suppose we want to find a center of gravity for any object. What we have to do? First, we have to convert that object into our standard geometrical part. This one. So you have, if it is possible, to convert it into standard geometrical part, then you have to convert it. Then accordingly you have to find two things for each part, each standard geometrical part. Which two things you are necessary to find for each geometrical part? Which two things it is necessary to find for each standard geometrical part? कुठल्या दोन गोष्टी फाइंड आउट करायच्या असतात आपल्याला प्रत्येक जॉमेट्रीसाठी?
Area and distance.
Area and correct. One is area, another one is
X and Y.
X and Y. Distance from
What is that?
x-axis and y-axis.
कुणाचं? Whose distance?
Centroid's distance.
Centroid of that standard geometry, where it is necessary to find centroid of that geometry. Okay, centroid of that geometry. So that is necessary to find. That we have to find. Then we can apply the formula. X bar is equal to, what is formula to find X bar? A composite figure, I will say. The figure which will make with the standard part. Composite figure, what is that?
A1 x1 plus A2 x2 up to so on divided by A1 plus A2 up to so on.
Very good. A1 x1 plus A2 x2, whatever number of parts are there, divided by A1 plus A2, whatever number of parts are there. Okay, that. Further, we have solved such problems. One T section we have solved, then C section also we have solved. I think this third one, the composition figure, the composite figure, which is made up of rectangle, triangle, rectangle, semicircle. This also we have solved. Okay. Then we came up to this. I think we came up to this. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For this question, what it is necessary? Just check. Read the carefully. Determine the centroid of shaded area as shown in following figure. Which is the shaded area? So you can see in the figure which one is the shaded area. Shaded, you might be knowing this word, where there is lines in the area. We are necessary to find the centroid of that figure. Are you able to see figure and problem statement?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So once problem statement is in front of us, once the problem statement is in front of us, what we have to do? काय करायचं आपण पहिल्यांदा? Once problem statement is in front of you, what we have to do? We have to convert it into standard geometrical part. Okay, for which we know how to find centroid. Okay, so what is it is called shaded part. What we are going to call? काय म्हणतो तुम्ही English मध्ये? Something like this. Suppose there is a circle. I'm not remembering what it is called. Maybe something like suppose one circle, and up to this we can maybe up to this. त्याला काय नाव आहे का? Is it is called anything? I don't know exactly. Or forget about it. Don't worry. If at all okay. So first we have to think. Am I audible? Just check. There was a call in between. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So once this figure is in front of you, number one, you have to see, or you have to apply your mind how we can get this figure by using standard geometrical figure. That thing you have to apply first. Either it may be in terms of addition, in terms of subtraction. Either it may be in terms of addition or in terms of subtraction. Who will tell me how we can? Just you have to apply the mind. So whatever we have seen, standard geometrical figure we have seen. No, so I will show for once again. I will show these figures. One is rectangle, triangle, semicircle, quarter circle. This one is rarely used, the parabolic segment. So only how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 are there? Only 4. We have to apply your mind and you have to check how we can get either with maybe the subtraction or addition of two subparts or subtraction of two subparts, CWO2. Either it may be addition or it may be subtraction. Depending upon that, how we can get this?
By subtraction.
By subtraction. Okay, one answer came. With the help of subtraction, we can get. How? Who told this answer? Okay, who is that?
circle मधून
Okay, Manasi, go ahead. Tell me how we can get a shaded area by subtraction.
क्वार्टर सर्कलचा एरिया आणि एक्स अँड वाय फाइंड केल्यावर नंतर ट्रायंगलचा पण फाइंड करायचा आणि परत फॉर्म्युला पुट करून
सांगा व्यवस्थित. You are correct, but little. I will write here. Actually, there is no standard formula, but I will write shaded area equal to. How I will get? Shaded area equal to. Right. Very good, Manasi. Go ahead. You are telling correctly. Be confident and tell loudly so that all will understand.
सर मी डायरेक्ट एक्स बार सांगू का?
नाही ना, आपल्याला सोडवायचा प्रॉब्लेम.
नाही फॉर्म्युला.
Formula. Which formula you want to tell?
A1 x1 minus A2 x2 upon A1 minus A2.
Okay. This, you have told this A1 x1 A2 x2 divided by A1 minus A2. Okay. Okay, we are going to subtract. You are okay. I want this. We will go step by step. No, why to go directly? You are correct. I'm not saying you are wrong. But step by step we will go. No. What is that? So shaded area. How we will get shaded area? That we will see. So how we will get? Just check.
Area of quarter circle minus area of triangle.
Very good. What is that? I will write in short here. Shaded area equal to area of what?
Quarter
Area of.
circle.
I will write in short or a quarter, whatever, or 1/4 circle. I will write. Area of quarter circle minus what? Which area?
Area of triangle.
Area of right angled triangle. More precisely, I will write area of right angled triangle. More precisely. More precisely means whatever area we are going to find, area of quarter circle, from that once we are going to remove area of right angle triangle, then shaded area will remove or it will remain behind. So that's all. And then only our then first figure, which will be our first figure in that case, quarter circle. Okay, quarter circle. This one this will be our first standard figure. Is it correct? First standard figure. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then which two things where it is necessary to find for this? We know. One is centroid, other is area. So if at all we will find area, for this, what will be that? Who will tell the formula for this area?
Pi r square upon
Pi
4.
r square divided by 4.
Okay. It's 1/4. I will write directly. It's 1/4 of pi r square. What is the value of r for this?
200.
Is it 200? Are you with
Sir.
me? Calculate this area for the quarter circle. Calculate fast and tell me exact value after decimal points. Two things you have to tell. Hmm. Huh? Are you able to find area of quarter circle? I have to
31,000.
find that. Till
31415.92.
31451
15.
15
.92.
point
92.
0.92 mm square. Is it correct? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Centroid now. Centroid. Centroid for whose centroid? I will write more precisely again. Centroid of whose centroid I want to find? Centroid of quarter circle. Centroid of, I will write quarter circle. So what will be that centroid? So directly it is semicircle. What is that? Equal to, I will write. What is that? X bar, Y bar. What is the formula? Now it is standard figure. So what will be that? What is the formula
4R
to find
divided by
4R
3
by
pi.
3 pi.
4R divided by 3 pi? It will be same for Y as well. 4R
Yes,
divided by
sir.
3 pi. Okay. What is that value? I will write simply G equal to. Calculate and tell me what is that value. What value you are going to take for R? Again 200. Calculate. 4 into R. R is 200 means 800. Not 800. How much? Yes. 800 divided by
84.88.
84.88. 84.
Yes, sir.
84.88. 84.88. Okay, this will be G. Are you getting? This point will be G. Is it okay? The first figure is over. Now let us go for second. Which is our second standard figure?
Triangle.
Right angle the triangle. Right angle the triangle. I will say. Right angle the triangle. Okay. So what first thing we have to find for right angle the triangle?
Area.
Area. I will say A2. What will be the formula for A2 then?
Half of base into height.
Very good. Half into base. How much is base?
200.
200.
And how much is the height?
200.
So what will be it? Will you calculate and tell? So this 100 means it will become.
20,000.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. Centroid. Centroid. G equal to. Now it is again standard figure. It will fall under standard figure. Is it okay? It's not necessary to find separately because it will be again standard figure. What is that? Can I say D by 3 and H by 3?
Yes, sir.
What will be that then? 200 divided by 3. How much it is?
66.66.
66.66. 66.66. Okay. This we got. Means we found both the values. Now x coordinate of, I will say for composite figure. Now we will see. Now x coordinate coordinate of composite figure. X coordinate of composite figure. What will be that? X coordinate equal to what it will become? X coordinate, what it will become? A1 x1 minus A2 x2 divided by A1 minus A2. Now all the values are with you. A1 x1 minus A2 x2. Why we have did here minus? Earlier problems we were adding the things, but here we are subtracting the things. Are you getting? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Now try to find this, how much it is. So, or shall I put values? What is A1? Are you able to find? 31415 31415.92 into x1 is how much? Here actually there is no space. Will you put the values and find? Lot of. Or I
Yes, sir.
also.
X bar is equal to 116.80 and Y bar is also 116.80.
Just wait. Tell me, what is x bar?
116.80.
116.80.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is y bar? What is y bar?
116.80.
A2 y2 divided by A1 minus A2. So is it also same? Is it also same?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Homework ला solve केलतं sir हे question.
Whether you were knowing how to find. But we have not taken any problem of minus, no, where we have to subtract. So that's why I have solved once again. Otherwise, I would have taken one of the problem for subtract. Then I would have not asked to anyone. I don't know whether everybody has solved or not. That is again question. For that I have solved quickly. Let it be. So this will be our answer. Anybody got some other answers other than this, or the answer is same? Huh?
Point
Whether somebody has. No,
Same,
point
sir.
doesn't matter. After decimal point, nothing to worry. Before decimal point, is there any difference? Okay. Have you got this? Shall I give one problem for solving right now?
सर
Is
ते
there
तुम्ही
any
मगाशी
problem in?
शेडेड एरिया म्हणला त्याला सेगमेंट म्हणतात वाटतं.
Very good. Segment, yes. Segment of circle. That I was not remembering the word. Correct. Segment. Segment of a circle. Good. Any problem in this? So I will write here. So you have, I think maybe you have remembered at right time. So I will write here segment. Very
सर
good.
मायनर पण म्हणतात ना.
Huh?
मायनर सेक्टर शेडेड रिजन.
काय म्हणतात? I am not getting your word. Minus.
हा मायनर सेक्टर.
Minus sector or sector.
सर ते सेक्टर सेंटर पासून स्टार्ट होतं ना आर्क असं.
Yes. Sector means हे असं असतं. What I know.
सर आताच फिगर पण एक सेक्टरच आहे ना क्वार्टर सर्कल.
that is one sector. Means this much area, म्हणजे एवढा जर एरिया असेल तर तो एक सेक्टर झाला. सेंटर पासून चालू व्हायला पाहिजे. That should be a sector. Segment means what? This much. असं एवढा. Maybe in this case I will try here. हे असं असेल तर हे this much. Only this much will be a segment. Just check once again. Actually, it is correct. This much is segment. This is segment, and this one is sector. Just cross check. I think it is correct, but you can cross check as well. Sector and this. This for our information. Otherwise, shaded area in problem statement it is given shaded area. Why to worry? So such problem you can solve in this way. Shall I give one problem?
Yes, sir.
Next problem. Let us see. Very simple again. How many are there? Almost 59. Roll number 54. Nare. Siddharth. Something. Siddharth, are you there? Siddharth, 54. Will you unmute yourself? Siddharth Nare. Siddharth Nare. Very good. Random selection of one student. He is also not responding. Akash, roll number 58.
Determine
Akash.
centroid. Determine centroid
Continue.
of a area as shown in the following figure.
Very good. Nothing to worry in this. Problem statement will remain same. Determine the centroid of shaded area as shown in following figure. Is it possible, Akash, for you to solve this problem? Very simple. To do शकता है. If you'll apply your mind, then is it possible to solve this problem?
Yes, sir.
Just check. Which two standard geometries are here? If I will write. Actually, this is not standard formula. For our information, I am writing shaded area equal to shaded area equal to. What will be the formula? It will become for this shaded area. Or will you think for a while? Do you want to take some time? Hello. Hello. Am I audible? I'm not getting. Are you understanding? Are you writing what you are doing right now? What formula will become for shaded area? Who will tell? What will be our formula? Rutuja Gaikwad, roll number 7. Rutuja Gaikwad, 7. Area of?
So area of rectangle minus same area of semicircle.
Yes, sir.
Minus area of?
Semicircle.
Area of semicircle. Area of semicircle. Very good. Very simple then. First geometry will become rectangle. First geometry will become a rectangle. How much its side? 50 into how much? Horizontal is 50. What about for vertical?
30.
30.
30. Okay. For this, you have to find certain things. And number 2, semicircle. Semicircle having radius 10, no? R equal to 10. Will you solve this? I will ask a random answer. Will you take your time? We'll solve. Is it possible for you to solve this? Either say yes, no, otherwise I have to solve this.
Yes, sir. Solving.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you take your time. Don't make mistake and then solve. Are you solving? Hello. Okay. Is it going on, or you are taking rest?
Completed.
Okay. Those who have completed, well and good. Others, please reply. I'm going to ask randomly. So
1
I will
minute, sir.
ask. Okay, you can take your time. No worry. Please take your time. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mahesh, 38. Roll number 38. What is your answer? Mahesh. Mahesh, have you calculated?
5.57 and 15.
3 point?
5.57.
Okay. And how much?
15.
Okay. Good. Any other? Anybody want to tell? Other than this.
5.74.
74. Okay. And what is y bar? What is y bar? Who was telling? What about y bar then? Rutuja, I think you are telling. Kavadi.
सर 14.
14. Okay. Any other? Before I take the name, what is Vedita or Vedika, whatever? Nalavde.
सर 5.57 आलाय एक
What about y bar? What about y bar?
15च आहे.
Ahe. Are you sure with your answer?
नो सर.
How? Why? Do you feel you have committed mistake somewhere?
हा सर कॅल्क्युलेशन मध्ये चुकलं असं वाटतंय.
कशावरून म्हणजे का वाटतंय असं? यू आर नॉट हॅव्हिंग कॅल्क्युलेटर आहे ना तुमच्याकडे? डू यू हॅव कॅल्क्युलेटर, युअर ओन कॅल्क्युलेटर?
आहे.
देन मग का असं वाटतं की चुकलं असेल? साक्षी कदम पाटील. कदम पाटील साक्षी. व्हॉट अबाउट युअर आन्सर?
Y bar 15.12 आलाय.
12. 15.12. Okay. And what about x bar?
4.02 आलाय.
4.04. 4.0. Okay. There is a variation in x bar. I don't know why. Rutuja Golab, 9, roll number 9.
Yes, sir.
What is your answer? X bar, y bar?
X bar 6.6.
6.6.
X bar 6. हाँ sir. And Y bar
Okay.
20.20.
Y bar?
20.76.
सर वाय बार आणि एक्स बार फाइंड करताना थोडे फारच चेंजेस आले.
म्हणजे
माझं थोडं सिमिलरच आलंय.
नाही. आता यांचं किती आलंय बघा. ऋतुजा गोलप त्यांचं किती आलंय उत्तर? 20. 20 आणि 15 थोडंफार चेंज आहे का कवडे ऋतुजा?
नाही सर तिचं नाही, माझ्या आन्सर मध्ये बहुतेक काहीतरी चुकलंय.
ओके. ओंकार 32. ओंकार. युअर आन्सर. व्हॉट इज युअर आन्सर? म्यूट करा प्लीज. म्यूट करा. युअर वॉइस इज नॉट कमिंग. Why it is so variation? I don't know. Aishwarya, roll number 47. 47.
हॅलो सर.
हा.
सर एक्स बार 5.73 आणि
Okay.
वाय बार 13.
13. Okay.
Yes sir.
Actually, here I am not expecting there should be variation in y bar. I can understand a little variation in x bar, but I should not get answers which are vary in y bar.
सर वाय बार सिमेट्री आहे ना, डायरेक्ट कळतंय.
That I was about to tell. सिद्ध गुरु. मी तेच विचारणार होतो की हे ऑब्जेक्ट सिमेट्रिकल आहे का नाही. That should be your observation. All of you just look at to the figure and tell me, is it symmetrical? It's symmetrical like an object, either from one axis or two axis. आहे का others? ऋतुजा गोलप, roll number 9. ऋतुजा, will you unmute
Yes,
yourself and tell me whether this object is symmetrical? Do you feel symmetrical? This object is symmetrical? वाटतंय का तुम्हाला म्हणजे सिमेट्रिकल आहे? सिमेट्रिकल. Rutuja, go ahead. Do you feel this object is symmetrical? हा ऋतुजा, आहे का सिमेट्रिकल? सपोज आय विल कट दिस ऑब्जेक्ट. सपोज आय विल कट दिस ऑब्जेक्ट फ्रॉम हियर. फ्रॉम हियर. असं कट केलं ऑब्जेक्ट. ऋतुजा, टेल मी नाउ वेदर देर आर टू इक्वल पार्ट्स आर whether this line is doing two equal parts of this object. या लाईन मुळे ऑब्जेक्टचे दोन पार्ट इक्वल पार्ट होतात का? मी जर अशी लाईन काढली याच्यामधून, त्या सेंटर मधून, डू यू फील दिस लाईन इज कट द ऑब्जेक्ट इन टू इक्वल पार्ट? दोन समान भागामध्ये विभाजन होतंय का व्हायचं असं वाटतंय का तुम्हाला? बिकॉज हिअर ऑल्सो, हिअर इट इज 5, हिअर इट इज ऑल्सो 5. दिस टोटल इज 15, इट डझंट मॅटर. हिअर इट इज 20, मीन्स दिस विल बी 10, दिस विल बी 10. डू यू फील दिट इज सो? असं वाटतंय का तुम्हाला? Yes or no? Can we say this object is symmetrical about horizontal axis? The horizontal axis passing through the center of the semicircle. This object is symmetrical. Do you feel like this? वाटतंय का? Are you with me? आवाज येतोय का माझा?
Yes, sir.
येस सर.
समजतंय का नाही? I have cut the object through horizontal line. Do you feel this object is symmetrical? हा ऑब्जेक्ट सिमेट्रिकल आहे असं वाटतंय का? मी एक लाईन काढली बघा आतमधून आता. तुम्हाला वाटतंय का हा ऑब्जेक्ट सिमेट्रिकल आहे? रोल नंबर 24, 25. अनम्यूट करा बरं 24 आणि 25. अल्फिया अँड मानसी. Please unmute yourself. Do you feel this object? Do you feel this object is symmetrical about this horizontal line which I have drawn right now? तुम्हाला वाटतंय का की दोन मधून जर कट केलं तर दोन समान भागामध्ये याचे विभाजन होते? डू यू फील लाईक दिस? हो तरी सांगा, नाही तर नाही तरी सांगा. तुम्हाला सिमेट्री म्हणजेच कळत नाही? अल्फिया आणि मानसी समजतंय? हा मानसी, मानसी कोकरे.
Yes, sir.
I don't know surname. Just check. You have not read. हा, is it? वाटतंय का तुम्हाला हे सिमेट्रिकल आहे?
No, sir.
No.
Sir,
Okay,
symmetrical.
what about symmetrical?
Yes, sir.
If object is, yes, object is symmetrical. If object is symmetrical, then we know its centroid will lies on. Its centroid will lies on that axis. म्हणजे हा ऍक्सिस किती अंतरावरून असेल हो? हे पण समजत नसेल तर बघा मग. What will be the distance of this axis from the base? या बेस पासून किती अंतरावर असेल? 10, not 10, sorry, 15. 15 वर असेल हे 5 प्लस इथलं 10, 15. Means its y coordinate will be 15. Not necessary to go for calculation. y bar साठी कॅल्क्युलेशन करायची ही गरज नाही. तुम्ही डोळे झाकून सांगू शकता याचं y bar किती असेल हो? 15. But your calculation also should come 15. Calculation you can cross check it whether it is coming 15 or not. Otherwise you can tell directly its y bar is 15. I don't know what things are happening. So let us go one by one quickly. So I have divided this object into two parts. One is rectangle, other one is semicircle. So rectangle is having size 15 into 30. So we have calculated area. What about this centroid? Put us so centroid. Who will tell? I will take now. I am surprising today. I don't know. Pranali 29. Unmute yourself, Pranali. Pranali Parade. Nice करत होते. रोहन क्षीरसागर 37. रोहन, रोहन क्षीरसागर, पांडुरंग 36
येस सर.
सांगू शकता का सेंट्रॉइड किती असेल या रेक्टँगलचा? रेक्टँगलची साईज आहे 15, हॉरिझॉन्टल, व्हर्टिकल आहे 20 + 10 30. तर याचा सेंट्रॉइड कुठं असेल? एक्स बार किती आणि वाय बार किती? नॉट नेसेसरी टू गो फॉर कॅल्क्युलेशन. हाफ ऑफ लेंथ, हाफ ऑफ हाईट और विड्थ वी कॅन से. 15 चा हाफ किती येतो? 15 च्या निम्म किती? पण पाहिलंय बघा हे. म्हणजे तुम्हाला समजत नाही का समजतंय? मला हे समजत नाही. असं झालं. आपण हा असा रेक्टँगल काढतो, मराठीत सांगतो. याचा सेंट्रॉइड कुठं असतो असं बघितलं आपण, मध्ये असतो. मध्ये म्हणजे कसं, आपण डायरेक्टली असं म्हणू का मध्ये, म्हणजे ही जर लेंथ एल असेल तर त्याच्या L/2 आणि ही जर हाईट किंवा विड्थ मला काय म्हणायचं ते बी टोटल असेल तर त्याच्या हे अंतर किती असते B/2 आणि हे असते ते L/2. म्हणजे असंच आहे इथं. हाचा रेक्टँगल फक्त असा उभा दिलेला आहे, फक्त हा असा आहे आणि याचा आपल्याला बघायचा आहे. मग ह्याचा हाफ घ्यायचं, 15चा हाफ 15/2. व्हर्टिकल आहे 30/2. संपला विषय. इफ these things are not understanding then what to do? ह्याच गोष्टी समजत नसतील तर काय करायचं सांगा बरं बघू. पांडुरंग, व्हॉट इज द सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ द रेक्टँगल? रेक्टँगलचं सेंट्रॉइड कुठे येईल सांगा फक्त मला. हा सांगा, रेक्टँगल कुठे येईल याचा सेंट्रॉइड? मला कोऑर्डिनेट सांगा फक्त. जी फॉर रेक्टँगल. पांडुरंग,
येस सर.
हा सांगा लवकर. सांगता येते का तुम्हाला? सांगू शकताय? सांगू शकताय का? वेळ घेऊ नका सगळ्यांना, सांगा लवकर. इफ इट इज पॉसिबल फॉर यू टू टेल देन टेल मी फास्ट. इफ नॉट से यू डोंट नो और आय डोंट नो.
नो सर.
हा ओके, व्हेरी गुड. आय एम शॉक्ड. अजिंक्य 41
येस सर.
सांगू शकता तुम्ही सेंट्रॉइड या रेक्टँगलचा, बाहेरचा रेक्टँगल, फक्त मला त्याचा सेंट्रॉइड कुठे येत असेल सांगा बरं.
7.5 and 15 सर.
7.5 आणि 15. कसं काढलं सांगा बरं? हे कसं काढलं? हे बरोबर आहे. 7.5 आणि 15. इज इट करेक्ट? ओके, बट हाऊ?
सर 15 divided by 2 and 30 divided by 2.
Very good. 15 divided by 2, that is length, and vertical is 30, that divided by 2. 7.5 and 15. Very good. The things are very simple. You have made it complicated by not attending the lecture, you can say carefully or attentively. Subject is very simple. If you are feeling this subject is difficult, means it is your fault. You have not attended lecture carefully. It is as simple as this. Conclusion. किती सोपं आहे. 15 च्या निम्म आणि 30 च्या निम्म तो असेल सेंट्रॉइड. फॉर रेक्टँगल वी हैव सीन द फॉर्म्युला. नेक्स्ट, सेमीसर्कल. A2 is equal to, so why we have taken 1/2 pi r square? Because there is a semicircle and we know what is the value of r. It is given in the problem 10. What is the area? Do you will you calculate or I have to calculate?
Calculated.
Okay, tell me how much it is.
157.07.
Ha, 1
57.
57.
157.42 centimeters square. Very simple. So this next, x bar for the circle. किती असेल हो? कोण सांगते? How we are now you can see. We have seen for the semicircle standard figure. Immediately it should come in front of your eyes. This is x bar, x axis. This is y axis, and our standard figure is something like this. Yes, yes. ठीक आहे. Here it is a semicircle. ही फिगर लगेच डोळ्यापुढे आली पाहिजे. We know how to find its x bar and how to find its y bar. X bar is how much? It is in this way. हा x bar तो असणार r equal to r. For this figure I am telling r. And what about its y bar? Y bar चा फॉर्म्युला काय आहे? हे डिस्टन्स किती असतं आपण पाहिलं. What is this? 4r divided by 3 pi.
r divided by 3 pi.
4r divided by 3 pi. This it should come immediately in front of your eyes. This formula. लगेच आलं पाहिजे लक्षात आपलं. Okay. But in our figure, how this object is rotated? हा rotate कसा केला हो? In this direction, this semicircle is rotated. हा rotate असा केला. In this way it is rotated. Then we have to find x bar and y bar. फक्त rotate केलाय म्हणजे इथं कुठंतरी त्याचा सेंटर ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटी असेल. आय विल राईट इट. कसं काढायचं सांगा बरं बघू. हे डिस्टन्स किती असेल हो? हाऊ मच दिस डिस्टन्स विल बी? कोण सांगेल मला हा फॉर्म्युला कसं कॅल्क्युलेट करणार? आय हॅव रिटन देट सेम इज क्वेश्चन मार्क. हाऊ टू वी हॅव टू फाइंड इट्स एक्स बार. आपल्याकडे फॉर्म्युला आहे. एक्स बारचा फॉर्म्युला किती हो? त्याच्या बेस पासून किती अंतर असेल हो हे हॉरिझॉन्टल? whether it will be 4r divided by 3 pi असेल का? कारण इथं आपल्याला पाहिलाय फॉर्म्युला बघा. 4r divided by 3 pi असेल का? yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. But if you will calculate 4r divided by 3 pi, is it giving distance from maybe y axis? म्हणजे डिस्टन्स इकडून y axis कडून येईल का ते? मला
No.
y axis कडून डिस्टन्स it will not come, no? Then what we have to do to get the distance from y axis? इकडून येण्यासाठी काय केलं पाहिजे?
15 minus 4r divided by 3.
Yes, 15 minus 4r divided by 3 pi. Calculate this. Calculate this. 4r divided by 3 pi. What is the value of r? 10. Is it correct?
Yes.
How much it is coming? Just check.
10.75.
Huh? How much? Correct.
75.
10.75. Correct. What about y? हे तर कोणाला प्रॉब्लेम आहे सांगा विचारावर. एक्स बार कळाला नाही because this is one of the challenging thing in this problem. Have you understood how it came 10.75 x bar for semicircle? कुणाला कळालं नाही हो हे? नसेल तर विचारा. परत एकदा सांगतो कसं आलं. Because we found this distance, horizontal distance. We know formula for that. But that distance will not give distance from y-axis. We are necessary to find distance from y-axis. That's why we have to subtract 15. From the 15, we have to subtract that. So it will be 15 minus 4r divided by 3 pi. So it will give that distance. Who will tell y bar? Who will tell y bar?
5
Just
plus
know. 5
15.
plus
5 plus 10.
5 plus 10. 5 plus 10. Very good. 5 plus 10. 5 plus 10 किती हो? कॅल्क्युलेटर हातात घ्यायची गरज आहे. 5 plus 10. 5
15.
plus 10 equal to 15 centimeter. Very good. Calculate x bar. Now all the values we know. Just calculate. So I will also calculate because number of variations are came in the calculation. So 450 into x1 is how much? x1 tell me 10.75 minus what is a2 157.42 into what is x2. So I have not given notations. Are you knowing here? x1, it is x1 y1. So I have written here x bar, but it is x1 y1. Are you confusing here? Just check. It is x2, here it is y2. x2, y2. Notations doesn't matter. 157.42 into what is x2? What is x2? 10.57.
Yes.
We'll check a calculation. I have to check. A1 area x1. How much it is x1?
7 point.
7.5, no? Okay. Divide by. What is A1? 450, no? Minus. What is A2? What is A2? 157.42. How much it is coming? How much it is coming? Anyone?
5.75.
5.75.
Yes, my answer is also same. 5.75. 5.75. 5.75 centimeter. What about y bar? Y bar, your answer should come 15. So you can calculate it. So here I will, instead of 57, I will make 75. So 7 has told answer 57. Exactly, it is 75. Exactly, it is 75. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then why today there is very less response? I don't know. Are you in tension? Something a bit midterm, etc. Are you not getting the things, or do you don't want to, what we can say, not want to respond? What is problem? Huh? Shall I give one more problem? Togetherly
Yes,
we will
sir.
solve
Yes.
Yes,
with the
sir.
discussion. Togetherly we will solve. This chapter is about to end. Within 1 or 2 lecture this will get end. We are going to start next session, dynamics. Don't worry, we are at the now more than 70% syllabus is over. I will say 60 to 70. We are in how last half, maybe last half or less than half. Next problem. Application of mind is required. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Very difficult. I will say. Simple things you are making complicated by not remaining regular in class. It is as simple as this. If you are not knowing how to find x1, y1, x2, y2, then it means you are not regular during online class. It is the meaning of same. Problems are very simple if you will attend the lecture. Next, university problem we will take. Let us see. University problem determines centroid. I will read only. I will not give opportunity to anyone. Determine centroid. Same problem statement. There is nothing. No worry. Problem from university exam for 12 mark. Out of 70, 12 mark means how much weightage? Out of 70, 12 marks means what is the weightage? How to calculate? किती किती 70 पैकी 12 मार्काला विचारलेला आहे हा प्रॉब्लेम. मीन्स व्हॉट विल बी द वेटेज फॉर दिस? कसं काढायचं आता वेटेज? मे बी असं काढतो ना, तर 100 पैकी किती? इट इज लाईक दिस. सो किती आपल्याला ते वेटेज काढायचं आहे? मीन्स हाऊ मच? 12 into 100 divided by 70. 7 7 cancel. I will write 7, maybe 120. 127. 5, 7. 17%. 17% of weightage approximately. 17% weightage आहे एका प्रॉब्लेमला आणि ते 1%. One problem is coming from 17%. It will be in 17%. Are you remembering?
Yes, sir.
Just see the problem statement. Don't make hurry. We will solve together. Somebody should guide me how we can solve. Then we will start. Unless and until you will not try on your own. Okay, it is not possible for you. So let us say given. Given. What it is given in the problem statement? काय दिलं हो? For the shaded area, we want to find centroid. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Do you want to solve or shall we solve together? काय करायचं? Shall we solve together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will solve together. Don't worry. We will solve together. Okay. So first, for the centroid area, we will find the centroid. That is our task. Okay. So everybody should give attention. Huh? Everybody should give attention. How we can solve this? Just check. Can someone apply the mind and tell me how we can find? Let us see. If not, I will tell. Don't worry. But before that, can someone tell me how we can proceed this? काय करावं लागेल याच्यासाठी? कोणाला सांगता येईल का हो? Try to apply your mind. If not, we will solve. Kapare, roll number 35.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible for you to just guide me how we can solve? Or you can apply your mind. कसं सोडवू शकल तुम्हाला सांगता येईल का?
No, sir.
Okay, no issue. Next, if you are not knowing, tell directly. 42, Nihal. 42.
Yes, sir.
Will you guide me how we can solve this problem?
No, sir.
Very good. Priyanka, roll number 8. Google.
Yes, sir.
Will you guide me looking to the figure how we can solve this?
सो आपण ते पार्ट डिवाइड केले त्यातले मग आपण सब पार्ट्स घेऊ शकतो सर.
कुठले कुठले घ्यायचे सांगा बरं.
सर ट्रायंगल आणि रेक्टँगल.
ट्रायंगल आणि रेक्टँगल. कुठे आहे ट्रायंगल इथं? Where it is? Do you observe any triangle here?
सर ते पार्ट डिवाइड केलेले आहेत ना.
म्हणजे you want to take advantage of their only. याचं तुम्ही ऍडव्हान्टेज घ्यायचा आहे का तुम्हाला? हा एक रेक्टँगल म्हणायचा आहे का?
ट्रायंगल्स.
सॉरी, हा ट्रायंगल. ओके, ट्रायंगल. आणि अजून कुठला? हा. आफ्टर दॅट व्हॉट आय हॅव टू डू? विल यू गाइड? जस्ट गाइड मी. डोंट वरी. Whatever there is in your mind, you can tell. हा.
सो तो एक ट्रायंगल झाला, नंतर इकडे वरती एक रेक्टँगल आहे.
ओके, हा एक रेक्टँगल आहे. ठीक आहे. दिस वन, नो?
हा.
Okay, I will tell 1. This is 2. Then next, your application of mind. Okay, third this.
Yes,
Third
sir.
हा घ्यायचा. Okay, fourth हा घेऊ का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no issue. And there is a circle. Fifth number is a circle. No issue. One method. Very good. Thank you for contributing, Priya. You can mute yourself. Next, I will ask to Dheeraj Sawan. 16 roll number. Roll number 16.
Yes, sir.
Will you apply your mind and tell how we can solve? I will erase. Whatever Priyanka has told, I will erase. Priyanka is over. Now Dheeraj. Tell me, Dheeraj.
Yes, sir.
If yes, yes. If you want to contribute, you can. If not, you tell directly. Not necessary, or we can say not possible to tell. हा धीरज सांगता येईल का? नसेल तर नाही सांगा, असेल तर हो सांगा.
No, sir.
ओके. पियुष कोण आहे? पियुष. हा पियुष.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible for you to contribute? You can guide me how we can solve this by simplest way. Dahore Piyush, no?
Piyush, sir.
ओके पियुष, हा सांगा काय करायचं. येत असेल तर हो म्हणायचं, नसेल तर नाही म्हणायचं. नथिंग टू वरी.
नाही, sir.
Very good. Currently what it is happening, you are taking at most म्हणजे जास्तीत जास्त, at least म्हणजे कमीत कमी, at most benefit of online teaching. आता सध्या काय चाललेलं आहे की at most benefit of online teaching म्हणजे काय करायचं, सरांनी नाव घेतलं का निमित्तच करायचं नाही, आपण नाही तसं दाखवायचं, असं चाललेलं आहे. बट एव्हरीबडीज टाइम शुड इट विल कम. वेळ ही प्रत्येकाची येते, लक्षात ठेवा. टाइम विल कम. शिंदे सर's टाइम इज ऑल्सो इज गोइंग टू कम. अनम्यूट करत नाहीत मुद्दाम बरेचशी मुलं. दॅट आय हॅव नोटेड डाऊन ऑर आय रिमेंबर्ड देअर नेम. एव्हरीबडीज टाइम विल कम. डोंट टेक डिसएडवांटेज ऑफ ऑनलाईन टीचिंग. रोल नंबर 48 स्वाती शेळके. 48. I am going to check each and everyone. Are you going to unmute? Are you
Yes,
going
sir.
to contribute? Swati, is it possible for you to contribute here by telling your opinion about this problem? If it is possible, you can tell yes. If not, you can tell no. Yes or no, direct.
No, sir.
Very good. No. Rohini Shinde.
Yes, sir.
Rohini, is it possible for you to contribute? Means just you can tell.
सर आय थिंक तिथे 2 सेमी सर्कल दिले आहेत.
कुठं? थिंक नाही, आता थिंक काय करायची गरज आहे रोहिणी? पुढे आहे ना आपल्या, फिगर इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस. नो नाउ व्हॉट इज युअर ओपिनियन अबाउट दिस फिगर?
म्हणजे ते 4 सब पार्ट्स होतात ना, त्यांची बेरीज करायची त्यांच्या एरियाची, आणि नंतर त्या 2 सेमी सर्कल मधून ते मायनस करायचं. सेमी
सेमी
सर्कल
सर्कल म्हणजे प्रत्येक म्हणजे 4 फिगरचे एरिया काढायचे आणि त्याच्यामधून प्रत्येकामधून काय करायचं तुम्ही?
ते 4 सब पार्ट्स
हा बरोबर. ओके दॅट विल बी युअर वन ओपिनियन. आय थिंक रोहिणी शिंदे, आर यू फ्रॉम आय थिंक बार्शी, नो? I know your admission. Then
उस्मानाबाद.
okay, उस्मानाबाद. Okay, उस्मानाबाद म्हणजे तुमचं उस्मानाबाद इथं आहे. I will write U and here it is suppose our पंढरपूर P. तुम्हाला पंढरपूर वरून उस्मानाबादला जायचंय, बरोबर आहे. एक्झाम्पल I will give. So here it is maybe suppose here सोलापूर, maybe here it is मोहोळ M. Okay, here सोलापूर, मोहोळ, बार्शी. I don't know exact path. Here maybe बार्शी B. तुम्ही काय करता माहितीये का रोहिणी? व्हॉट यू आर डुईंग, यू आर फर्स्ट म्हणजे कॉलेज नंतर तुम्हाला इट इज लाईक दिस, तुम्हाला उस्मानाबाद वरून पंढरपूरला यायचं आहे. सपोज कॉलेज इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट समथिंग लाईक दिस. तुम्ही काय करताय रोहिणी? पहिल्यांदा बार्शीला जाताय, परत सोलापूरला जाताय, सोलापूरवरून मोहोळला जाताय, मोहोळवरून पंढरपूरला येताय. असं झालं तुमचं. शॉर्टकट असताना देर इज वन शॉर्टकट डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम उस्मानाबाद टू पंढरपूर. यू कॅन कम इन दिस वे. But you are not applying your mind. तुम्ही काय करा नाही की तुम्ही जाता इकडे बार्शीच्या अगोदर इकडे कुठलं तरी गाव असेल तिकडे जाता इकडून असं फिरून इथे येत आहे पंढरपूर. इट इज समथिंग लाईक दिस. So what I was expecting, can someone tell me a shortest path to do this? Maybe Sakshi, डोके.
येस सर.
तुमच्या डोक्यामध्ये काय सांगा बरं, काय सांगायचं आहे तुम्हाला थोडंफार? What is there in your mind? Is there anything you want to tell here? का तुम्हाला पण असंच सांगायचं, असंच करावं लागेल हे? मला एक्सपेक्टेड आन्सर कोणच दे नाही. आय वॉन्ट
सर
ते
हा
ते सर्कल आणि त्याच्यामध्ये जो ते सेंट्रॉइड आहे ना सर्कल मधला, मग ते सिमेट्रिकल येते एक्स ऍक्सिसच्या अबाउट.
कुठं सिमेट्रिकल येईल कसं? It will not be symmetrical. I think you are also unable to apply the mind, I think.
सर कम्प्लीट फिगरचं काढून सर्कलचं मायनस करायचं.
हा शवसिद्ध करेक्ट. यू आर ऑन करेक्ट पाथ. टेल मी. हा
मग सर
Complete figure
त्याच्यासाठी
म्हणजे
तसंच काढायला लागतंय की जसं रोहिणीने ते सांगितलं ते आधी ह्या ट्रायंगलचं काढून परत मग.
सर ते 2 सेमी सर्कल सांगितले होते वाटतं.
नाही 2 सेमी सर्कल किंवा 4 क्वार्टर सर्कल सांगितले होते रोहिणी. मी काय म्हणतोय बघा बरं का, आता मी काय करतो माहितीये का, मी असं करून घेतो, मला हे अपेक्षित होतं कुणाकडून तरी. मी काय करतो, इथे एक राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल तयार करतो असा. मे बी समथिंग लाईक दिस. आय विल एबल टू ड्रॉ. What I will do here on my own, what I will do, I will complete here right angle triangle. मी काय करतोय, राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल माझ्या मनानेच तयार करतोय. राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल. आता काय झालं, मे बी इट इज समथिंग लाईक दिस, आणि मी त्याला असं शेडिंग देतो. ओके, शेडिंग द्या किंवा न द्या, दॅट इज युअर चॉईस. Because otherwise again you will confuse. I will remove that shading. मी काय केलं, हा एक रेक्टँगल घेतला आतमध्ये. One rectangle I have taken in between. Right angle triangle I have drawn at one of the corner. Now that total figure will become rectangle. टोटल फिगर रेक्टँगल झाली का हो सगळ्यात मोठी, इन्क्लुडिंग राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल. येते का लक्षात? बघा मी काय म्हणतोय. मी काय केलं, एक राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल तयार केला कॉर्नरला, आणि टोटल मोठी फिगर कुठली झाली हो, रेक्टँगल झाली का माझी, टोटल रेक्टँगल बिगर वन.
येस सर. येस सर.
आता त्या रेक्टँगल मधून जर मी एक सर्कल आणि एक राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल मायनस केला तर काय राहिलं हो खाली? व्हॉट विल रिमेन बिहाइंड?
शेडेड एरिया.
इट विल रिमेन शेडेड एरिया. तो फक्त शेडेड एरिया राहील. Is it necessary to calculate each and every coordinate of that quarter circle? जे मी सांगितलं एक्झाम्पल की कुठून उस्मानाबाद वरून सोलापूर बार्शी कुठं काय करायची काही गरज आहे का? डायरेक्टली यू कॅन फाइंड rectangle, area of rectangle and its coordinate x1 y1, then right angle the triangle and circle. Finish. Only 3. Do you feel it will be easy, or whatever that Rohini was telling it was easy? Choice is yours. तुम्हाला सेमी सर्कलचे जर सेंट्रॉइड काढून डिस्टन्स काढायचं म्हटलं तर आउट ऑफ 3 hours you will invest minimum 1.5 hours or more than that to solve this problem. So I already told you, problem will be asked in university exam means there is little clue. हा प्रॉब्लेम इंटेन्शनली युनिव्हर्सिटीला विचारलेला असतो, याचा अर्थ तिथं कुठेतरी थोडासा क्लिअर असतो. जर तुम्ही तुमची कन्व्हेन्शनल मेथड वापरत गेला तरी इट विल टेक शुअरली इट विल टेक मोर दॅन 1.5 hours. प्रत्येकाचे डिस्टन्स तुम्हाला इथं क्वार्टर सर्कल म्हणजे कुठला फॉर्म्युला वापरावा लागतो? क्वार्टर सर्कल. इफ यू वॉन्ट टू अप्लाय सपोज क्वार्टर सर्कल फॉर्म्युला समथिंग लाईक दिस अँड दिस 4r divided by 3 pi. It is not easy that way to find each and every time 4 times. Again, you have to see the distance from where. Again, this is not only in this position. In one of the case, it will come something like this. In other case, it will come something like this. In other case, it will come something like this. It may not be possible to each and every case. येतंय का लक्षात? So application of mind. Application of mind is required. Otherwise, you may reach up with its correct answer, but it may take time. आपल्याला एक्झाम मध्ये सगळे उत्तर येतच असतात, पण ते टाइमली कम्प्लीट करणं तेही तेवढंच महत्वाचं. अदरवाइज इफ यू आर एबल टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लेम अँड यू आर टेकिंग 1 and 2 hours, it doesn't we can say help you. So what will be the formula here? I will write here for your information. Shaded area equal to what it will become? Shaded area of rectangle, area of rectangle. Which rectangle? Which dimension? At horizontal dimension is how much for the rectangle? 6.5
Yes, sir.
into vertical is 5 minus area of right angle the triangle. Area of right, here only I will write triangle, minus area of काय येलो? Area of
Circle.
area of circle. Hello. Whose radius is how much? It is given 2 meter. 2 meter. Is it that way difficult or that way easy?
Sir,
So do you
radius 2
feel now?
meter आहे.
Okay. Radius, no, not 2 meter.
Diameter असेल
Radius,
sir.
yes, diameter. Very good. So radius will become 1 meter. 1 meter, huh? That symbol you might be knowing, no? High symbol. हा symbol माहिती आहे का तुम्हाला? हा high,
Sir.
हा diameter. Okay. So here now, first, any problem in this now? इथे कुणाला काय शंका आहे का आता? नसेल तर आपण सॉल्व्ह करूया आता. Are you
No,
with me?
येस सर.
येस सर.
Yes or no? काय yes आणि काय no म्हणताय?
सर प्रॉब्लेम नाही आहे पण
Okay, very good. We can continue now. Okay, very good. First, which standard figure we got? First standard figure.
Rectangle.
Very good. Rectangle. For rectangle, which is that rectangle? 6.5 horizontal and 5 vertical. What we want to find? First one is A1 equal to. Now I will not ask what is the formula to find the area of rectangle. You are in now first year of engineering. So tell me, what is the area of that rectangle?
32.5.
How much? 32.
32.5.
32.5.
What will be the unit? Meter square? X1 I will
Yes,
say.
sir.
X1 now. I will say specific. Now what is X1 here? X1 कशाला म्हटलं आपण? Pandurang 36. I want answer from Pandurang. X1. To whom we are saying here X1? आपण X1 कुणाला म्हणतो Pandurang सांगा बरं जरा. आपली स्टँडर्ड फिगर आहे पहिली रेक्टँगल की ज्याची साईज आहे 6.5 into 5. मग आपण आता X1 Y1 कोणाला म्हणणार आहे इथं? हा पांडुरंग. पांडुरंग अनम्यूट करा आणि येत नाही असं तरी सांगा. हा बरोबर आहे. हा 6.5.
Yes, sir.
फक्त 6.5 होत. X1 काय आहे सांगा. म्हणजे मी इथे लिहिलंय बघा. फॉर द फिगर फर्स्ट रेक्टँगल X1 इज इक्वल टू, म्हणजे ते X1 काय आहे सांगू शकाल मला? हा सांगू शकताय का? X1 म्हणजे काय? हा हो म्हणा नाही तर नाही म्हणा.
सर x1 इज इक्वल टू 1.
माझा प्रश्न आहे x1 काय आहे? x1 काय आहे? व्हॉट इज x1? एक मराठीमध्ये गोष्ट सांगतो तुम्हाला. शाल आय टेल वन स्मॉल स्टोरी रिलेटेड टू दिस?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
छोटीशी अगदी स्टोरी म्हणजे काय एवढी मोठी नाही, एक छोटीशी मे बी. आता मी एक्झॅक्टली काही काढू शकत नाही. समथिंग लाईक दिस, समथिंग काहीतरी इथे एक बघू आपण. असं एक अॅनिमल असतो, सपोज अॅनिमल समथिंग लाईक दिस. आय शुड नॉट ट्राय बट देर इज अ अॅनिमल सपोज. तर काय असतंय, इफ टीचर विल आस्क टू स्टुडंट व्हॉट इज दिस, आय विल ड्रॉ ओनली वन हिअर रेक्टँगल आणि ह्याच्यामध्ये एक अॅनिमलचं ड्रॉइंग आहे सपोज. हिअर आय विल राईट अॅनिमल and if teacher who is going to ask what is this, one of the student will tell. एक स्टुडंट म्हणतो की ते टेल आहे, तो टेल कडे बोट करतो, इट इज टेल. दुसरा म्हणतो लेग, तिसरा म्हणतो इयर, फोर्थ वन इज सेइंग मे बी माउथ अँड सो ऑन. पण असं एक्झॅक्टली उत्तर कोणच सांगत नाही. मे बी सपोज देर इज अ पिक्चर ऑफ हॉर्स, हॉर्स असेल किंवा मे बी एलिफंट. असं झालंय आपलं. ते काय आहे म्हटलं का ते म्हणायचं ते टेल आहे सर. ते काय आहे म्हटलं का म्हणायचं लेग आहे. ते काय आहे इयर्स आहेत, माउथ आहेत, काय बाकीचं. नो बडी टेलिंग एक्झॅक्ट आन्सर सर इट इज हॉर्स. असं कोणच सांगत नाही एक्झॅक्ट. व्हॉट इज x1? दॅट आय एम आस्किंग. x1 म्हणजे काय आहे? आय वॉन्ट दॅट आन्सर सर इट इज एलिफंट, समथिंग लाईक दिस. वन लाईन आन्सर. व्हॉट इज x1? x1 काय आहे इन फिगर 1? व्हाय इट इज हॅपनिंग आय डोंट नो. व्हॉट इज x1? एक एक पार्ट सांगायचं नाही. तो पाय आहे, तो शेपूट आहे, तो काय तोंड आहे, ते काय समथिंग लाईक. x1 इज एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ फिगर 1. फिगर 1 चा जो काय सेंट्रॉइड असणार आहे त्याचा एक्स कोऑर्डिनेटला आपण काय म्हणणार आहे इथं? x1. असंच आहे ना? इज इट लाईक दिस?
Yes, sir.
आहे का? दॅट ओनली आय एम एक्सपेक्टिंग हिअर. That only I am expecting. Are you getting or not? What is x1? कोण सांगते? पांडुरंग सांगा बरं आता काय x1? x1 काय हो? x1 हा x coordinate of figure number 1 or centroid. x coordinate of centroid of figure number 1. x1 आणि तो किती असेल हो सांगू शकता का आता? सांगा बरं. CG कळालं तर पुढे MI कळेल बरं का. अदरवाइज इट इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट. जर सीजीच काढता येत नसेल तर MI ला जाण्यात काय अर्थ नाही. हा, what will be x1? Who will tell what will be x1?
3.25.
Direct.
3.25.
How you have calculated? You might have did 6.5 plus 2.5. Sorry, not 6.5. 4 plus 2.5. No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So 4 plus 2.5 divided by 2 equal to किती आला सांगा आता. Calculate करत नाही. 3.25. 3.25 meter. y1 equal to
5.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 meter. First figure is over. Number 2. What is our number 2 figure? कुठलं घ्यायची? सर्कल घ्यायची का राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल घ्यायचं?
Right angle triangle.
Okay, right angled triangle. Choice is yours. Right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Very good. Right angled triangle. Okay. For you now again I will repeat here. Before that we will calculate area. A2 equal to how much area? 1 by 2 base into height. What will be its base? Suppose we will take this base. I will take suppose this as a B and this is the height. Meanwhile, don't worry. What is the length of its base? Base length किती आहे?
2.5.
0.5.
2.5 into height. किती आहे height?
3.
3 equal to
3.7.
calculate
75.
3.75 meters square. Now I want to find x2. x2 काय आहे? To whom we should call x2?
X coordinate of a centroid of a triangle.
Very good. X coordinate of the centroid of standard figure number 2, that is right angle the triangle. How we can calculate x2? Here you have to apply your mind now. x2 कुठं असतो आपण पाहिलंय बघा. मी ज्यांचं लेक्चर जे फार बिझी होते, मागच्या 2-3 लेक्चर अटेंड करू शकले नाहीत, काहीतरी मोठी चर्चेला गेले असतील. नाव समथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन नो, युक्रेन अँड रशिया समथिंग. आय डोंट नो वेअर दे वेंट. फार बिझी असतील त्या लोकांसाठी मी परत एकदा रिपीट करतो. आपण स्टँडर्ड फिगर राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल वी हॅव ड्रॉन समथिंग लाईक दिस. अशी फिगर काढली होती आपण राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल, आणि याचा स्टँडर्ड शेप घेतला होता आपण. हा एक्स ऍक्सिस आणि हा वाय ऍक्सिस. ठीक आहे. मग आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केलं होतं डिस्टन्स. ते किती असतं? सपोज दिस टोटल बेस इज बी, हाईट इज एच. तर किती अंतरावर असतो असं म्हटलं होतं स्टँडर्ड फिगर साठी?
B by
3
3
b by 3 and h by 3. Now you tell me in our figure whether this right angle triangle is in its standard position. स्टँडर्ड पोझिशन ला आहे का हा राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल? आता
नो.
आहे का? नाही. तर तो कसा दिलेला आहे? हाऊ इट इज गिवन? समथिंग लाईक दिस. रोटेट केलाय तो, असा रोटेट झालेला आहे आता सध्या. मीन्स इन दिस फिगर व्हॉट डिस्टन्स वी कॅन फाइंड इफ हिअर इट इज अ राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल. हिअर वी नो instead of that now this we will see. This so what will be this distance? हे distance किती असेल? Suppose I will take this as a b we have taken and this we have taken h. हे distance किती असतो?
B by
b by 3 आणि हे किती असतंय? h by 3. Now we want to find the distance x. Now this distance will become x bar, no, this horizontal. Now looking to this, now you tell me what will be x2 distance. आता कोण सांगते मला बघू दे. What will be
5 minus
x2?
B by 3.
5.66.
नाही मला फॉर्म्युला सांगा. डोंट कॅल्क्युलेट डायरेक्टली. यू टेल मी इन टर्म्स ऑफ फॉर्म्युला. टोटल किती आहे आपलं हॉरिझॉन्टल?
6.5 minus in bracket 2.5 by 3.
6.5 टोटल मायनस याच्यामधून किती तुम्हाला करायचं आहे मायनस?
2.5 by 3.
सांगा.
डिवायडेड बाय 3.
2.5 डिवायडेड बाय 3. या फॉर्म्युल्यात कोणाला काय प्रॉब्लेम कसा आला आहे? कारण बी इक्वल टू हा बेस किती आहे? इथं 2.3 दिले म्हणजे इथं किती असणार आहे तो? 2.5. It will be 2.5. So calculate this. 6.5 minus 2.5 divided by 3.
5.66.
3.67.
अजून आन्सर डिफरंट आहे लागले बघा. काय झालं?
5.67.
5.67.
2.5 divided by 3.
हा सर मी
minus-
0.66 सांगितलं सर, त्यांनी 67 सांगितले.
हा
Okay.
सर.
Okay, no issue. 5.67. Okay, you have rounded up. No issue. We can take this one. Y2. Calculate Y2 similarly. Calculate Y2. काय करावं लागेल Y2 साठी आता? कशामधून मायनस करावं लागेल हे डिस्टन्स?
5.
एच इक्वल
5 मधून.
5. व्हेरी गुड. 5. वेर इज कर्सर? हा. 5 minus. Tell me now what will be that? 5 minus 3 by 3.
3 by 3. 4 equal.
3 by 3 equal to 4 meter. Any issue regarding right angle triangle?
No sir.
Any issue? If not, we will go figure number 4. Figure number 3, which is that next figure, standard figure I'm asking.
Circle.
Circle of radius how much?
1 meter.
1 meter. So what will be its area? A3 equal to pi r square equal to pi into 1 square equal to
3.14.
3.14 square. Nothing to calculate here. Next, x3. What is x3?
R.
What does it mean?
4 meter.
R म्हणजे किती? आता आपण स्टँडर्ड जॉमेट्री मध्ये सर्कल पाहिलं होतं का हो? का नव्हतं पाहिलं?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, if it is not okay. If it is a circle, its centroid is at center. Circle चा centroid हा central असतो. It is as simple as this. Further, if it is something like this, हे असं असेल suppose. Maybe here it should be touch, it should touch in this way. मग किती अंतरावर असेल हो असं circle
R.
असेल तर? So if G should be at R. If its radius is R, maybe this is R and this one is R. Center, its centroid will be at its center, R. It will apply same logic. So where it will be the centroid of this? Here. It will be here. So what will be x3 in this? In that case, you will apply this logic for this figure.
4
काय
and 2.
सांगा बरं बघू.
4
4
and
and 2.
2.
Whether others are able to imagine, बाकीच्यांना कळतंय का की काय येईल ते नक्की?
Yes, sir.
कसं आलं 4 आणि 2? कारण त्या सेंट्रॉइड पर्यंत जायचंय आपल्याला. x3 equal to now directly 4. Now here there is no question of addition subtraction. Directly it will be 4 meter. And what about its y3? Directly from the base it will be 2 meters. Directly, there is no question. Therefore what we can do? Therefore what we can do here, x3 y3 we got. So x bar equal to x bar. What will be the formula? a1 x1 minus a2 x2 minus a3 x3, because two figures we are going to subtract from one larger figure. So here in that way, a1 minus a2 minus a3 equal to, so this will be the figure. And here y bar equal to a1 y1 minus a2 y2 minus a3 y3 divided by a1 minus a2 minus a3. Are you with me? Therefore calculate this now. CG equal to, this is the problem from university exam. I have to check answer. Will you calculate
2.80.
this? Which you are
2.80,
telling?
sir.
2.80.
Yes, sir.
X bar you are telling 2.80. Okay, others also please calculate. I have to check answer. Yes, it is correct. .80 is correct. Next, have you calculated others? Don't just copy. 2.80, no?
Answer 2.34 y2 y bar.
Yes, correct. 2.34 meter. So CG will be 2.8, 2.34. Are you with me? Are you with
Yes,
me?
sir.
Others? Calculate केलाय? Shall I ask somebody to start camera and show the notebook? Shall we go for this?
Calculate करते हैं.
व्हेरिएशन आलंय कोणाचं? हा महेश. डू यू वॉन्ट टू से समथिंग महेश?
नो सर कॅल्क्युलेट करतोय.
Okay, okay. You can calculate and tell just check whether answers are coming same or not. Just check whether answers are coming same or something different. Others also please calculate. Don't copy paste. It will not help you. Keep in mind. If you just copy paste, it doesn't help you to your final exam. Don't just copy paste. You should others also check whether
सर
answers
एक्स
are
बार
coming.
बरोबर आहे.
हा मग y बार चुकलाय का?
बाय बार आहे बरोबर 2.30.
30.
येस सर.
But exact is 2.34. 2.34 बरोबर आहे. तुमचं कॅल्क्युलेशन बघा ऋतुजा जरा.
Yes, sir. Same.
Same 2.34 and 2.8.
येस.
Actually, whatever next part we are going to see, MI, moment of inertia, base is required this. For that, it is necessary to find first CG, then we can go for MI. That's why I'm taking problems here. But some of the students, I think they have missed some initial lectures. Now they are facing a lot to find CG and ML. Those who have attended, they are very easily they are finding. But those who have not attended first few lectures, they are facing problem. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Actually, I want to give break, but I think only 1 hour is remaining. No? Is it required to give break, or shall we continue for some time and then we will go off for today?
Continue.
Continue, sir.
Okay, we will continue 1 or 2 problems. Then not at 4 p.m. but before that we will stop if you want. Actually, I want to give break in between, but we are in flow. So why to break this flow? Anybody is having, you are free to ask a problem. Huh? Don't be with your problem, doubt, etc. If you are having, you are free. That was I am asking. First sentence.
सर
Rohini,
असाइनमेंट
have you
2
understood?
मधलं
काय झालं? Assignment 2 related to equilibrium. What happened?
हा सर त्यातलं 7 क्वेश्चनचा आमचा आन्सर डिफरंट येतात.
Okay, so we will see. We will see. Don't worry. Actually, if you see assignment booklet, actually I have given certain assignments. There may be certain problems because this mechanics subject, you can see scope of this subject is more. Many more types of problems are possible. Here only you can see. Just I have asked just the starting of this problem. How we can solve this problem? Somebody has given maybe 2-3 students have given answer something like first we have to divide into 4 parts. Then we have to calculate area of that first larger part. Then we have to subtract area of 1/4 circle. Do you feel, Rohini, that method was easy? Whatever you have told, ही सोपी असेल का ही सोपी वाटेल?
तुम्ही सांगितलेले सर.
So that way you have to apply the mind. There may be certain methods. There may be certain methods, but it is time consuming. You know, this is the specialty of our subject. If particular problem is asked in university exam means it is having certain clue. एखादा problem असाच कोण टाकत नसते university exam. There may be certain clue. There may be the chances that students will make certain mistake. Okay, it is expected that student will make mistake here somewhere like this. It is something like this. If the problem is asked in university exam, means definitely there may be certain clue. So till now, we were just subtracting. If we want to calculate the centroid of certain figure, we were just subtracting from the standard geometry. But what we have did here, आपण इथं काय केलं आपण? We have added one more figure into our composite figure. आपण काय केली? आपल्या सोयीसाठी म्हणून for our convenience we have added one more figure. Then we have subtracted. येत आहे का लक्षात? इथं आपल्याला राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल दिला होता का हो? पण आपणच तयार केला, त्याच्यामुळे आपलं कॅल्क्युलेशन सोपं झालं. इट बिकम व्हेरी इझी. I'm not saying whatever method was saying said by 2 3 students it was wrong. It was correct, but it was time consuming and it may get more calculation. याच्यापेक्षा जवळजवळ I will say not exactly but 3 times calculation या होतो. जेवढं आपण कॅल्क्युलेशन आता केलंय त्याच्यापेक्षा तुम्हाला तिप्पट कॅल्क्युलेशन करावं लागलं असतं तुम्हाला सोल्युशन पर्यंत जाण्यासाठी. इट मे हॅपन. It may happen. Okay, like this. Are you with me? Shall we go next? Any problem related to this? नसेल तर आपण पुढचा प्रॉब्लेम घेऊया. Let us see next problem. Then I also want to see how it is next problem. Again, simple one. Okay, after that I will give one problem for homework. We will see this. Determine centroid of shaded area as shown in following figure. Determine centroid of shaded area as shown in following figure. Again, it is from university exam. सुद्धा विचारलेला प्रॉब्लेम आहे. You will find in our assignment booklet. Further part is there, but just I have taken up the centroid. Okay. Will you solve this for? I will give certain time, 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try on your own first. Then we will see how we can solve. I will not guide in this regard. You should try on your own. I will give 5 to 10 minutes. Then we will solve.
सर
हा
2.05 and 4.07.
जस्ट बेटा. हा Gaurav, what was your answer?
2.05 and 4.07.
I think Y bar just X bar is correct, but I think there is little variation in Y bar.
$3.93, sir.
Yes, 3.93 or 94 is correct. Let others also complete. You are correct. Anybody solved? Any other?
Just wait, sir.
Okay, continue.
Sir, X bar 2.05.
How much? Who was
Yes,
telling?
2.05.
And Y bar 3.93.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Same.
Yes, correct. Others, please complete it fast. Few students got answer, others are doing calculation. Just check where you are. Completed. Others. Dipali, roll number 3. Have you got answer? 3, roll number 3.
Yes, sir.
Dipali, what is your answer? Have you got? Have you got the answer?
Sir.
Dipali. Okay, what is your answer?
X bar 2.
Correct. 2 point. First,
0.05.
2.05. Okay. Y bar
3.94.
3.94. Are you telling your answer only? Dipali? Or someone is guiding you. Dipali, be confident. Are you telling your answer or somebody is guiding you? No. Hello. Very good. Mute. This is the shortcut to not to answer. Mute yourself. काय पण करा. Good shortcut you got. I will ask to Rutika 44. Rutika and Tanvi. Pawar both. Rutika Pawar, Tanvi Pawar. Unmute yourself and tell your answer. Rutika, Tanvi,
Yes, sir.
have you solved this problem?
Solving, sir.
Solving. Process is going on. Very good. Tanvi, you are going on. And what about Rutika? You are? Rutika? Rutika, what your process is going on or what? Rutika is not unmuting. Utkarsha, Shinde,
Yes, sir.
what about your answer?
सर माझं डिफरंट आले.
किती आलं डिफरंट म्हणजे
एक्स बार 2.16
2.16.
हा
ओके आणि वाय बार
कॅल्क्युलेट करते.
ओके कॅल्क्युलेट फास्ट. अनिशा आय थिंक अनिशा सुरवशे.
Yes, sir.
हा व्हॉट अबाउट युअर आन्सर?
X bar 2.5 आलाय and Y bar 2.84.
2.84. Why this much is variation? Lot of variation you got, I think. Just check. Are you not using calculator, Anisha?
Using, sir.
Then how much variation? How is this much variation? Lot of variation. Shall we solve togetherly, other?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will solve it. I will not wait now for more. Almost 10-15 minutes I have given. But I don't know why this much variation is coming. Anisha, please unmute yourself and you guide me. Survasi.
Yes, sir.
How we can find out what is necessary? Your voice is coming good. I think you are in good network. You guide me in this problem. What we are supposed to find? We want to find centroid. For what purpose? For the centroid reason. Okay. So how we can write here in our language? Shaded area is equal to. Anisha, tell me.
Area of
Shaded area.
rectangle.
Area of
Rectangle.
area of rectangle plus or minus.
Minus
Minus.
area of semicircle.
Area of over Anisha.
Ha, sir.
What will be the size of first rectangle? Whatever you have told here. किती size किती असणार आहे सांगा बरोबर. Horizontal किती आणि vertical किती?
4
How much
into
horizontal?
6.
4 into 6. Horizontal. Yes, 4 into 6. Correct. 4 into 6. Okay. And what about area of semicircle, not circle?
Semicircle.
Yes, semicircle. What will be its radius?
2.
Whether it will be minus or plus, just apply your mind.
Plus, sorry, sir, plus.
Plus. I don't know in your notebook what you have written. Semicircle. What will be its radius? What is its radius? You guide me first.
2.
What will be its radius? Radius 2. Very good. Correct. Radius 2. Next, whether this much will give our shaded area or something else we have to do. Whether this much will give radius or something else we have to do. Anisha, fast. एवढं झालं का अजून काय करावं लागेल याच्यामध्ये? Or is it sufficient to get a shaded area? It will do addition of rectangle area and semicircle area. Shall we get a shaded area or we have to subtract something?
सर सॉरी मी सांगू शकत नाही पुढे.
Very good. No issue. I will ask Pranita. 22. Pranita. Pranita Kashid, roll number 22. Vishwajit Gaikwad, roll number 20.
Yes, sir. We have to subtract the minor rectangle.
Very good. We have to subtract area of rectangle as well. Area of rectangle. And what is the size of that rectangle? Is it possible for you to tell Vishwajit what will be the size of that rectangle?
1 into 3. 3.
1 into 3. Very good. 1 into 3. Very good. So like this 3. So if you will take, actually you should tell like this. Here it is. It is something like this. Okay. Maybe for our information, it is something like this. Okay. In this way. So let us find one by one. Number 1. What will be that? Which figure we are going to take? Number 1. Area of rectangle. Very simple. So first we will take rectangle. What is that rectangle? What is its size? 4 into 6. So A1. I will say A1 is equal to, what will be that? 4 into 6 equal to 24.
24
What will be 24 meter
square.
square? Very simple. X1. What is X1? Vishwajit, what is X1?
Yes, sir.
What is X1 in your language? What is X1?
6 by 2, sir. X1 is the component, X component of rectangle.
X coordinate, not component. X coordinate, not component. What is that? Tell me. Compartment. किती येईल सांगा बरं X1 रेक्टँगल साठी सांगू शकता?
3, sir. 3.
3 कसं काय 3 आलं? एक्स कंपोनेंट म्हणजे हॉरिझॉन्टल. तुमच्यासाठी मी किती फिगर काढतो आता. ही रेक्टँगल आणि याचा असतो ना, म्हणजे हा म्हणजे त्याचा एक्स हॉरिझॉन्टल. म्हणजे ही जर बी असेल, सॉरी हा टोटल बी असेल तर ही बी बाय 2 होईल ना. आपला हॉरिझॉन्टल टोटल किती सांगा विश्वजित? टोटल किती? हॉरिझॉन्टल रेक्टँगल 4च्या निम्म 3 होतं का? 4च्या निम्म किती?
2, sir.
2 मीटर. व्हॉट अबाउट y1? आता y1 सांगा. टोटल व्हर्टिकल डायमेन्शन किती आहे रेक्टँगलचे?
6.
6. मग 6च्या निम्म किती?
3.
3 मीटर. Very good. This is for figure number 1. This is for figure number 1. Next now, figure number 2. Which we will take figure number 2? Semicircle. Correct? Semicircle. Of radius how much? 2. Of radius 2 meter. Correct. Area सांगा मला किती येईल? A2 equal to विश्वजित fast. Tell me area.
2, sir. 2.
Area 2. Radius 2 मीटर झाली हो. आता एरिया काढायचा आहे मला सेमी सर्कलचा. काय फॉर्म्युला आहे सेमी सर्कलचा एरिया काढायला?
Pi r square by 2.
व्हेरी गुड. अरे आय विल से 1/2 किंवा पाय आर स्क्वेअर बाय 2 तेही चालतंय. सांगा बरं कॅल्क्युलेट करा. 1/2 पाय आर स्क्वेअर. व्हॉट इज दॅट?
I cannot found that, sir. My calculator I cannot system.
Very good. Very good. I can understand. Don't worry. Others still answer.
Six point
Can you
28,
find
sir.
out? Very good. 6.28.
Yes, sir.
6.28.
28.
Very good. 6.28. Next, x2. What is x2? X coordinate of centroid of semicircle. What is that? x2 किती असेल हो? कोण सांगेल x2?
2, sir.
इथं असतो कुठंतरी 2 मीटर. 2 मीटर. What about y2?
6.84.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you have calculated? Don't tell directly. So first we have to add 6.
6 plus
Plus 4r divided by 3 pi.
Very good. Tell me how much it is coming, where r is equal to how much you are going to take? 2, no? Tell
yes,
me
sir.
how much it is?
Yes, sir.
6.84.
84.
6.84 meter. Very good. Next, figure number 3. Figure number 3. What is that?
Small rectangle.
Rectangle.
I will say rectangle only, and in bracket I will write its dimension. Rectangle in bracket its dimension 1 into 3. Very good. Next, A3 equal to how much?
Three.
A3 equal to
3.
1 into 3 meter square. Very good. X3. What is X3?
1.5.
1.5.
X3. What is X3? My
1
question
plus
is
1
very
by 2.
specific. What is X3? X3 काय आहे?
ते 1
X
into 3 डायमेन्शन
coordinate
असलेलं
of
रेक्टँगलचं एक्स
small
कोऑर्डिनेट आहे
rectangle.
सेंट्रॉइडचं.
What is X3?
X coordinate of small rectangle.
Very good. X coordinate of centroid of that small rectangle. So it will become 1 plus 0.5 equal to 1.5 meter. Y3.
2.5.
What is Y3?
2.5.
Y coordinate of centroid of small rectangle, that is Y3. What is that? 1 plus 3 by 2 equal to 2 by 5, 2.5.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, for composite figure, x bar equal to, who will tell formula?
A1 x1
1x1
plus
plus
A2
A2
x2
x2
minus
minus
A3
A3
x3
x3
divided by
upon A1 plus A2 minus A3.
A1 x1 plus or minus
plus
Plus
A2 x2 minus
x2 x2.
A3
Ah,
x3.
ah.
A1 plus A2 minus A3.
Now, anybody has calculated this?
2.05.
2.05.
2.05 meter. And what about this? A1, Y1, A2, Y2 minus A3, Y3 divided by
A1 plus A2 minus A3.
A1 plus A2 minus A3.
A3. What is that?
3.93.
93.
3.93.
93.
So this is correct answer. 2.05 minus 3.93. So this one is correct answer. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Any problem? Anything? Any issue? If you have not got answer, you have to do calculation very carefully. How we can get this? Okay? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any other? Anybody got some other answer, etc.? Many students are not giving answer. I don't know what is the problem. Directly surrendering. It may happen that you have not attended previous lecture. If you will attend directly, it doesn't happen. अगदी बेस पासून घेतलेला आहे. समजत नसेल recorded video. You have to see recorded video whatever it is uploaded. If not, there is no use. Shall I give one problem for homework?
Yes, sir.
Then we will
Yes,
probably
sir.
we will. I can understand almost 2.5 hours we are together. One
घ्या
problem.
सर अजून अर्धा तास चालतंय.
हा सर.
Yes, sir.
No, one problem you take as a challenging problem. I can say it one is a challenging problem. You solve it, or all it is not possible to solve, but you have to apply your mind. Problem is very simple. only application of mind is required here in this. First, let me know whether this problem is over.
येस सर.
हा प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये कुणाला काही शंका असू द्या विचारा सांगतो. एनिथिंग यू कॅन आस्क एनिथिंग. ऑल प्रॉब्लेम्स आर रिलेटेड आस्क्ड इन युनिव्हर्सिटी एक्झाम. दॅट मीन्स हायेस्ट डिफिकल्टी लेवल म्हणूया आपण. हायेस्ट डिफिकल्टी लेवलची प्रॉब्लेम आहे. इट शुड बी अंडरस्टँड एनी हाऊ. कळालेच पाहिजेत आपल्याला. इफ नॉट वी विल गो नेक्स्ट. Actually, I want to start my part, last part of this chapter. Okay, shall I go? No problem for homework.
येस सर.
Hmm? Please note, just check, is it possible to solve? Okay, after this we will start a moment of inertia. Just see the figure and just check, is it possible for you to solve this? It one is also a challenging one. Shall I tell answer to cross check? You can try on your own.
No, sir.
No.
Huh?
नको
Shall I
सर.
tell answer for
No,
cross
sir.
checking? If you will commit
No.
mistake, you can check your. Okay, if you don't want, I will not tell. But try to solve this.
Yes, sir.
If you are able to solve this problem, you can solve any problem. That you should keep in mind. जर तुम्हाला या प्रॉब्लेमचा CG फाइंड आउट करता आला, you can find CG of any problem. So that much difficult level I have kept at the last. This is the last problem from center of gravity. Very few problems we are going to see related to moment of inertia. This chapter will get end. We are going to start thereafter dynamics. Try to just note down. I will take attendance meanwhile. Within 2 minutes, then we will stop for today. Roll number 4. I am not observing roll number 4. Roll number 12. 12, 13.
सर 13 प्रेझेंट आहे.
Okay, 13 present. Twenty-six, 27. 26, 27. 40. Roll number 40. 49. 55. 57. 57. 59. 59. 60, 61. Okay, others are present. You try to solve this problem. If not, we will solve this. You try it. Okay, with this, we will stop for today. Next lecture, we are going to start moment of inertia. If you are able to find centroid, then it is possible to solve MI. Still, if you are not able to find centroid, please go through again our earlier lecture and this today's lecture. Then only it is possible to solve the remaining 2 to 3 problems only we will see related to finding center of gravity. Moment of inertia. Then this chapter will get over. Okay, with this we will stop for today. Any problem? Whether it will be, are you able to solve this? Please try right now. Otherwise,
Yes,
again you
sir.
will get something. Okay, please try here only.